Starbucks illegally withheld raises from union workers. Labor board says. The Washington Post. Comment on this story. Starbucks illegally withheld wages and benefits from unionized baristas. The National Labor Relations Board alleged in a complaint Wednesday. The complaint arrives during a CA. Plus 636 Chars. Guest host Simu Liu on insane Trump portraits. Celebrity water scandal and stunts with Guillermo, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Simu Liu steps in as guest host and talks about never meeting Jimmy. A new water scandal rocking Hollywood right now. President Biden announcing a plan that null. Uvalde police chief fired for fumbled response to worst school shooting in U.S. history. The Guardian U.S. Pete Arredondo defended the police response to the massacre in a 17-page letter that also lashed out at state officials. Texas school shooting Pete Arredondo defended the police response to the massacre in a 17-page letter that also lashed out at state officials. Thursday, 25 August 2022, 1:35 British Summer Time. The Uvalde School District for plus 6297 Chars. Want to lower your risk of early death? 3 activities are most beneficial. Study says. CNN. Just about any type of active movement can lower your risk of cancer, heart disease and overall risk for an early death. A new study finds. CNN. Want to live a longer, healthier life? Pick an activity you enjoy and get moving. Choose just about anything: walking, running, swimming laps, playing tennis, cycling, swimming, golf, racket. Plus 2117 Chars. 5 of the most breathtaking images from NASA's Webb telescope. The Hill Null Null. Raiders 2022 schedule prediction, NFL. Check out our other channels. NFL Mundo https www.youtube.com/mundanflnfl Brazil https www.youtube.com/c/NFL Brazil Officialnfull UK https www.youtube.com/ch null. Monster Hunter Rise. Sunbreak. Flaming Espinus revealed. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo. A fierce and fiery frontier awaits in the form of Flaming Espinus. Coming to Monster Hunter Rise. Sunbreak is a part of the free title update 2 in late September. Null. Jim Cramer makes the case that the S&P 500's June bottom will hold. CNBC Television. On Wednesday's episode of Mad Money, host Jim Cramer makes the case that the S&P 500's June low will be the bear market bottom. Null. Jon Moxley dominates CM Punk to unify AEW World Title, cage-side seats. It was billed as one of the biggest matches in AEW history. Yet the World Title unification bout between CM Punk and Jon Moxley wasn't the main event of the August 24 Dynamite. This was sold as being. It was billed as one of the biggest matches in AEW history. Yet the World Title unification bout between CM Punk and Jon Moxley wasn't the main event of the August 24 Dynamite. This was sold as being S. Plus 1122 Chars. Email shows early tension between Trump and National Archives, The New York Times. The archives reached out to lawyers for the former president less than 4 months after he left. office last year seeking help in recovering missing material. That investigation, which has included steps like the issuance of federal subpoenas and a visit to Mr. Trump by top counterintelligence prosecutors, reached a new level this month when FBI agents plus 1176 Chars. Tattoo ink can contain cancer-causing chemicals. Experts warn. Daily Mail. Scientists at State University of New York investigated 56 tattoo inks and found many contained chemicals that could cause cancer. The industry is largely unregulated. Tattoo ink may contain toxic cancer-causing chemicals. A new study finds. Scientists at State University of New York, SUNY, found that nearly half of a 56 sample of tattoo inks they investigated had plus 5709 Chars. Scientists warn about 1 to 6 chance of a mega volcano eruption this century. Daily Mail. Scientists claim there is a 1 in 6 chance of a mega volcano to occur before the end of the century, and as history shows, it would have terrifying consequences for mankind. Towering above a remote Pacific island, the volcano is some 8,000 miles from Britain, but nowhere is safe from the devastation it will unleash on the world. For days, explosions like distant cannon F plus 11435 Chars. Jury awards plaintiffs $31 million in lawsuit over Kobe Bryant crash photos, CNN. A federal jury awarded $31 million in damages after finding Los Angeles County liable for infringing on the constitutional rights of Vanessa Bryant and co-plaintiff Christopher Chester, who each lost a spouse and daughter in the helicopter crash in January 20. Los Angeles. CNN. After more than 3 hours of deliberation, a federal jury awarded $31 million in damages after finding the Los Angeles County Sheriff and Fire departments liable for infringing on plus 7004 Chars. Masahiro Sakurai is the latest creator to join YouTube, The Verge. Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of games like Kirby and Super Smash Bros., has started a YouTube channel, Masahiro Sakurai on Creating Games. The renowned game developer has started a YouTube channel. Barbie Ferreira says she's departing HBO's Euphoria, Hollywood Reporter. Logo text: one of Euphoria's regulars is leaving the HBO series. Barbie Ferreira wrote in an Instagram story on Wednesday that, after 4 years of getting to embody the most special and enigmatic character Cat, I'm having to say a very teary-eyed goodbye. One of Euphoria's regulars is leaving the HBO series. Barbie Ferreira wrote in an Instagram story on Wednesday that, after 4 years of getting to embody the most special and enigmatic character Car, plus 1701 Chars. Jury awards plaintiffs $31 million in lawsuit over Kobe Bryant crash photos, CNN. A federal jury awarded $31 million in damages after finding Los Angeles County liable for infringing on the constitutional rights of Vanessa Bryant and co-plaintiff Christopher Chester, who each lost a spouse and daughter in the helicopter crash in January 20. Los Angeles. CNN. After more than 3 hours of deliberation, a federal jury awarded $31 million in damages after finding the Los Angeles County Sheriff and Fire departments liable for infringing on plus 7004 Chars. Study. Pfizer COVID pill showed no benefit in younger adults, The Associated Press, en Español. Washington. App. Pfizer's COVID-19 pill appears to provide little or no benefit for younger adults, while still reducing the risk of hospitalization and death for high-risk seniors, according to a large study published Wednesday. Washington. App. Pfizer's COVID-19 pill appears to provide little or no benefit for younger adults, while still reducing the risk of hospitalization and death for high-risk seniors, according to a log. +4392 Chars. Marvel at the James Webb Space Telescope's largest image yet. Space.com. The latest treasure trove contains ancient galaxies and countless cosmic wonders. The wonders of deep space have never looked this good. A team of scientists working with data from the have released a colossal mosaic of images from the NASA James Webb Space Telescope. The image F+2165 Chars. New video shows Kamaru Usman's instant backstage reaction after stunning loss to Leon Edwards, MMA. Fighting. Kamaru Usman handled his first UFC loss with grace. Even in the moments after his stunning defeat at the hands of Leon Edwards at UFC 278. Null. Will the DualSense edge out the Xbox Elite controller? IGN Games Fix. IGN. On today's IGN The Fix. Games, Sony has announced the DualSense Edge, a new premium-grade wireless controller, revealed for the first time at opening night. Null. U.S. stock futures are flat after Dow. S&P 500 break three-day slide. CNBC. The Federal Reserve's Jackson Hole Symposium is in focus for investors as it kicks off Thursday. U.S. stock futures were flat on Wednesday night after all three major averages ended higher during the daily trading session. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures shed 7 points, or 0.02%. S&P 50 +1581 Chars. Secret funeral screening of Batgirl will be shown on WB Lot. IGN. WB will screen a secret showing of Batgirl to cast and crew as a funeral before the movie is locked away. Batgirl will likely not see the light of day despite having mostly completed filming, while the movie will forever be known as a victim of the Warner Bros. Discovery merger. Reports say Batgirl will +1541 Chars. How to qualify for Biden's new student loan forgiveness plan. CNN. President Joe Biden on Wednesday announced his plan to address student loan debt, which includes debt forgiveness for certain borrowers and extending the pandemic-related payment pause. Here are details of Biden's new plan, including how much will be forgiven. CNN. President Joe Biden on Wednesday announced his plan to address student loan debt, which includes debt forgiveness for certain borrowers and extending the pandemic-related payment pause. The Bide +3374 Chars. MDARD update from the state veterinarian on canine parvovirus cases in northern Michigan. Michigan.gov. Null. Lansing. Me. To date, the results from the additional testing facilitated by the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development (MDARD) and completed by the Michigan State University Veta +3063 Chars. Astronomers discover apparent ocean planet 100 light-years from Earth futurism. An international team of astronomers have announced the discovery of a ocean planet exoplanet orbiting a star some 100 light-years from Earth. The next step? Aim the James Webb at it. Ocean planet. An international team of astronomers have announced the discovery of a potential ocean planet exoplanet orbiting a star in a binary system due plus 1772 Chars. Luke Rockhold fires back at Jake Paul. You just don't understand. The MMA Hour, MMA fighting on SBN. Luke Rockhold responds to Jake Paul's criticism of his UFC 278 retirement fight against Paulo Costa. Excerpt from the August 24, 2022 episode of the MMA Hour W. Null. Steam's new mobile app looks way better. The Verge. Valve is beta testing a new version of the Steam mobile app that looks much better than the previous version did. As part of the redesign, Valve is also adding some new features. You can sign up to test the app on iOS and Android now. Valve is beta testing the app now. Illustration by Alex Castro, The Verge. I've been using the Steam iOS app quite a bit since getting a Steam Deck. But every time I opened the app, I had to deal with plus 1368 Chars.